Hello, today is March 31st, 2015. I would like to share this. This is a newsprint magazine called Beyond the Wall of Injustice. It's a collective newsprint magazine. Starting from issue 8 was actually a collective. Collective is there's no boss or anything like that. We all work in a group, like autonomous. We're autonomous, work in a group. I mean, there's no leaders and stuff like that. We work in autonomous group, and it's called Beyond the Wall of Injustice Newsprint Magazine, issue 9. A magazine for prisoners, gangsters, feminists, and revolutionary. As you can see, Black Panthers were involved with it. Right here, it says Riot Grrrl, and even Anarcho-punks were involved with it, making this thing. It's a newsprint magazine. This was free. We handed this out all over, and we had couple thousand print of this. From what I understand, it was like 5,000 print, and it went all over Southern California. Right here, we have, I'm going to go over this really quick. Okay, here we have an article from Lucid Nation. One of the members from Lucid Nation wrote an article here. Down up here, Patty from Armistice at the time were writing articles about women's liberation, feminism, and everything like that. And we sent a lot of these copies to prison as well, in jail. And right here, Dan from AWARE, Alliance Working for Asian Rights and Empowerment, wrote an article on that page. It's about like police brutality, how to deal with issues if police stop you, know your rights stuff. And here we have all different prisoners writing letters. Like different prisoners contributing articles. Here, I'm not sure you could see a sign. That's Dan from Social Unrest, Zine holding a sign that says Free Abdul Shakur, Aluga Shakur, aka J. Harvey. He was in Pelican Bay Prison. He was a member of BGF. And here, Ojori contributed an article. At that time, Ojori was a political prisoner. He was a African American anarchist political prisoners. So it was a free Ojori. Here is a support our youth, support the truth, gang truth. At that time, there was a gang truth office on Western Avenue. Michael Zinzin passed away a few years ago, but he had that office going. It was also known as Coalition Against Police Abuse. They contributed an article about gangs here. You can't really see it, but it says gang members are people too. They have rights. Gangs need protection, support, and understanding from you. What can we do? Educate ourselves about gangs, look for positive behavior, encourage communication, don't believe everything you read about gangs. Help gang members understand their culture, seek employment for them. Have workshop designed for gang members. Give financial support, invite gang members into your church and organization, become friend. Things to remember, gangs are people too. They are the youth of the future. They can be very powerful. They are looking for adult leadership and love. They are not protected against the police. So, as you can tell, this is all written by them. Community support of the Gang Truth Office, which is AKA also Coalition Against Police Abuse Office. Different women also contribute. Feminist women from France contribute articles here. This is actually done by Anonymous, which is Anonymous. That was her nickname back then, but it's Trisha. And my friend Marty wrote this article, this huge article right here. That's from my friend Marty. And of course, Nicole from Odd Girl Out Fanzine wrote an article about abortion violence, or what is it? Never forget your past. I haven't read this for many, many years. This is like, I just ticked through and found this from my closet. So it's mostly about women's rights and stuff. Now here's an event of Black Panthers, Anarcho-punks, Riot Grrrl, just everyone in a one place. That was at Cruz Cafe in Santa Ana. Right in the middle is Bilal from Coalition Against Police Abuse. And that right there is Dreamer Black. And right here, you can't really see it. That's Sharif Abdullah speaking. May he rest in peace. And this is woman from prison writing articles. That's why the magazine, the newspaper said is also for prisoners. And this is an article about military, what's going on, how the money is being wasted and stuff. Instead of helping poor people, all the money going on weapons. And also, just like article about instead of spending the money helping the poor and the poverty. From what I understand, that's what I think. Yeah. And how military is tricking poor kids and stuff to join the army. They say they're going to get college funds and this and that. So, and just animal rights stuff by animal rights activists. And also the history of the Black Panther Party, all right here. Solshan Reds, Dan from Solshan Reds did some research. Original party, that's original Black Panther Party. Not the new one or anything like that. But we supported the New Panther Vanguard movement. Right, where is it? Right over here. It's information about the New Panther Vanguard movement. This was done all in one paper, newspaper. Emma Goldman, and everything. So that's why the title of this newsprint, magazine was called, Beyond the Wall of Injustice, but the title here says magazine for, sorry, I scratched that, not the title. The sentence here says magazine for prisoners, gangsters, feminists, and revolutionary. Everyone came together and did this one thing, newspaper, called Beyond the Wall of Injustice. Riot Grrrl logo right in the middle. Gangsters, Black Panthers, New Panther Vanguard movement, punk rockers. Why? Because we want unity, we wanted solidarity, we wanted peace. Community support of the Gang Truth Office. They want all the gangs to cease fire and work together and build their community. OC Weekly used to do article every time when we organize a show. Right here is an article by OC Weekly, International Women's Day celebration, where we have speakers, bands, and table with zines. Right here, Voices Against Oppression. And as you can tell here, every time when we have speakers or bands playing, we always have banner backdrops. Peace sign, smash sexism sign, and I don't know what that banner is. I made that many years ago. And right here, this is an event that went on. It was called Solidarity Festival. As you can see, the first day on August 9th was at the Coalition Against Police Abuse Office / Community Support of the Gang Truth Office. This is an event where this is where I met Bloodhound actually. This is an event where the gangsters did workshop and stuff. Michael Zinza, may he rest in peace. He went to Trader Joe's and got all these vegetarian snacks because he asked me, what kind of crowd am I expecting? And I told him, well, you're gonna expect like feminist crowd, vegetarians, punk rockers. He goes, right on, man. It's gonna be free. And however, this event was small because like a lot of people got scared. I was scared too because they go, what? Crips and Blood's gonna come and do worship about peace. We're not gonna go. We're gonna get shot. People are scared, but I understand. But it was a small event, but it went really well. Right after that, this event was over at 4:30. Then we went to the South Central LA to the International Panther headquarters. Right there, we showed a film. Lucid Nation was there. They did a poem. Ronnie from Lucid Nation, Chicano Poet Society, Boo Black, Comrade Kwaku, Michael Nova from Turning the Tide. Then the next day, which was Sunday, that was in Orange County. That was a Riot Grrrl convention with tons of Riot Grrrl bands, speakers, workshop. A lot of shit went down. Right here, this is from 1996. an event called Voices Against Oppression. All the events we do, we want to be educational and fun at the same time. So we always had speakers between bands. Speakers, Sharif Abdullah, and from New Panther Vanguard Movement, Aaron from Riot Grrrl, Bonnie Lynn, Casey Brooks from Animal Rights Direct Action Coalition, who did a hunger strike for animal rights. Bands, Dreamer Black was involved in this. The Nat Turner Revolt, Armistice, Peace Punk band, straight edge band called Burial, of course, Lucid Nation. And before that, we showed a film called Passing It On, which was a documentary film about the Durba being Wahad. The show was only $3 donation. Any shows you come, you get free food from Food Not Bombs. Then in 1998, right here, Solidarity Winter Festival. This was at the Black Panther headquarters in South Central LA, with Still Life, Subsistentia, Locust. This was a huge show, and we had a lot of speakers back. Yeah, we had a lot of speakers and stuff. I'm just doing this for historical document right here. International Women's Day at the Black Panther headquarters. Madigan, Lucid Nation, UXA. And we had all different speakers right here. International Women's Day at Luna Soul Cafe. That's in Los Angeles. And down here's Nicole from Agro Zine speaking. Right here, Jackie Joyce. She's been really awesome. She also does a zine. I knew her for many years, and I have a tons of respect for her. And International Women's Day, in Orange County, Coos Cafe, Riot Grrrl bands, punk bands, everything. Agro Zine, Bonnie, Debbie from Riot Grrrl. Oh, this is where Sharif came and did security. And Kizzy spoke on that day too. Kizzy from New Panther Vanguard Movement and stuff. And here's another board right here. Sisterhood is powerful. Some of my friends borrowed some pictures and took it off. That's my friend Dreamer Black. Right here. And here's a photo. You have to understand, in the 90s, South Central Los Angeles was very different. I'm not going to go into details, but it was very different. This photo was taken in, I think, 1998. Yeah, this is photo right here. This picture of Zaki and Colleen. Zaki was involved with the Nation of Islam, and then also New Panther Vanguard Movement. I'm not sure if he was still with the Nation, but he was in the New Panther Vanguard Movement. And Colleen, as you can tell, this is a fucking solidarity photo right here. It says, fight racism and sexism, South Central LA. Because a lot of people get misunderstanding of all these different groups and organizations saying they're separatists, they're racist. We want to prove to them with the photo how wrong they were. And at that time, I was working at this printing place, so I printed like color posters, gave them all out for free to everyone. And also we hanged it up at record stores and everything. That's my Zaki right there. And this is at Coos Cafe, Sharif speaking. And this is members of New Panther Vanguard Movement, aka Black Panther Party, at Coos Cafe. There's Dreamer Black again, right there. And here's a where did that picture go? Here's a good picture of Zaki and Colleen doing that. The fist sign stands for all power to the people. And this is the photo from the march. It was anti-police brutality march. And with the fist sign. So not only do we put out events together, we wanted to network everywhere. We even network. Shortly, I used to work. Not used to. I used to go to. Sorry, it's like 1:21 a.m. So, anyways, I used to go to Anarchist Black Cross meetings a couple of times. They're really awesome folks. They send free books, free literatures, and everything to the prisoners. They do support writing. They do fundraiser. I was never a member of Anarchist Black Cross. I used to go to their meetings long time ago in LA, but they were way too smart, intellectual for me. So I would fall asleep at their meeting because I don't know what the hell they were talking. Because sometimes they would just go on, and like 1 hour later I would go, what? So anyways, I did my own, and what I started to do is started writing letters. I started writing letters to not just political prisoners, but also to prison gangs. Why? I wanted to send them books. I want to communicate with them in different prison. The reason that is, I got criticized for this, but the reason that is because we wanted, not just me and my friends, we wanted to know what's going on in the prison system. What is going on with all the prison politics? How could we, people from the outside, change that to make it better for everyone? Because animal rights activists were going to jail, not prison, but jail at that time. I'm sure some people went to prison, but it's a different role in there. I'm not going to go into details. So right here, a solidarity letter from BGF, Black Guerrilla Family. Also political prisoner. Ojuri, BLA, with the BLA flyer, Black Liberation Army, with the Free Assad Shakur. We were networking. I got a PO box, so we were writing to a lot of prisoners. Turning the Tide was doing that at the same time. Turning the Tide newsprint magazine. Okay, this is almost over. A while back in the 90's, I put out a documentary film called The Beyond the Wall of Injustice. VHS. It was a VHS. This was a VHS cover. Here's a better flyer of the Luna Soul Cafe in LA for the International Women's Day. All the shows were only $3. And not only you get to see bands and speakers, you get free food, free vegan food. And then there's like tables, like a lot of tables with literatures, people selling DIY cassette tapes, DIY records, and everything. Now back to the Solidarity Festival. This is a old schedule I found. This is how we did it. Event started at 1 p.m. It ended at 9:40 p.m. So we had band speakers, band speakers, band speakers, band speaker. That's how things went.